everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss about the heme catabolism. As in the last video, we discussed about how heme is formed and what are the disorders that are going to happen. So now we are going to talk about the heme catabolized. How does heme catabolize into the bilirubin, and what happens to the bilirubin in normal path. So the catabolism occurs in the microsomes in the systole. So what happens? This is heme. On this heme structure, heme oxygen is going to act. Heme oxygen is going to act, and what are going to be removed from this? So heme oxygenase is going to act, and what are going to be removed from it? First of all, iron will be removed, which is going to be reutilized. Okay, and CO will be removed. So the heme oxygenase will act and going to form the biliverdin. Okay, now on biliverdin reductase will going to act. Biliverdin reductase going to act, and NADPH will going to act, and NADP will be formed, and bilirubin will be formed. Now what is this bilirubin? The bilirubin formed is the unconjugated. So this bilirubin needs to go to the liver for further metabolism and making it to the, for excretion we are going to make it the water soluble. This unconjugated bilirubin is not the water soluble. So in blood, so that this bilirubin will not be excreted into the urine, what is going to act? Bilirubin, albumin will bind with it and goes to the liver. Okay. So this is liver, and this is hepatocytes in the liver. There are many hepatocytes. So what happens? This unconjugated bilirubin will be uptake in the hepatocytes by this bilirubin, और यहाँ पे by which receptor? By bilirubin transporter. By bilirubin transporter. This unconjugated bilirubin will be uptake in hepatocytes. Okay. Now on this unconjugated bilirubin, UDP glucuronidase transferase will act, in short form known as UGT, and form the conjugated bilirubin. In this UGT, UDP glucuronidase transferase, two molecular of glucuronic acid will be attached and form the conjugated bilirubin. अब now this conjugated bilirubin is ready to go into the bile duct with the help of a receptor. Which receptor? That is known as MRP2, that is multi drug resistance protein. MRP2 protein की वजह से goes into the bile duct में. This bile duct में क्या आया? Conjugated bilirubin. अब this conjugated bilirubin will go into the intestine. Okay. Now this conjugated bilirubin will go into the intestine. Conjugated bilirubin, आपको intestine में क्या होते हैं? Gut bacteria होते हैं. तो what is going to act on conjugated bilirubin? Gut bacteria is going to act, and what is going to release the two molecular of glucuronic acid जो लगे थे, which led to the formation of bilirubin. अब this bilirubin will convert into urobilinogen, and and this convert into stercobilinogen, and this stercobilinogen will be excreted through feces. ठीक है. अब now in this pathway there is another pathway, that is enterohepatic circulation. In this about 20% of urobilinogen will goes back into the liver, that is 20% of this, and some part will go into the renal in form of urobilinogen and gives yellow color to urine. So in this way the whole pathway is maintained. First of all, heme to bilirubin will be formed, and this bilirubin is unconjugated. Then UGT will act, conjugated bilirubin will be formed, this and this. And there are another cycle in the hepatocytes of the liver. What is going to act? Sometimes what happens, this conjugated bilirubin goes back into the blood. This is blood. This is going to happen in the blood vessels. So what happens? Sometimes this conjugated bilirubin goes back into the sometimes goes back into the blood in the form of conjugated bilirubin. With which receptors is going to act? Which receptor is this? MRP3. Okay. Through MRP2 it is going to the bile duct, but through MRP3 it goes back into the blood. And there is also another receptors. There is also another cycle through which conjugated bilirubin comes back into the liver with the help of which receptor? OATP. OATP is organic anion transport protein. Through this receptor it goes back into the hepatocytes. So this is the complete cycle how heme is catabolized into the body. Now we are going to discuss about the abnormalities. So basically any mutation in the receptors can lead, any other cause can lead to the abnormalities in this pathway. Okay, so there are many congenital abnormalities we are going to discuss. Congenital abnormalities. So first of all is the Gilbert syndrome. What is this? Gilbert syndrome. Okay, so what will happen in Gilbert syndrome? In Gilbert syndrome the uptake is decreased. Okay, जो uptake हो रहा है, ये uptake, this uptake is decreased. In Gilbert syndrome what happens is Gilbert syndrome will be affected. This pathway, I will make it from another pen, this one. Okay, so in this pathway Gilbert disease is going to happen to this. In this what happens is decrease uptake. Okay, it is congenital, it is what happen is decrease uptake. उसके वजह से क्या होगा? There will be more unconjugated bilirubin is present. The conjugated bilirubin will not form. Okay, what will going to this? Okay, then the second one is Crigler-Najjar syndrome. Crigler-Najjar syndrome is going to happen when there is mutation of Crigler-Najjar is the decrease in UGT enzyme. Okay, decrease in UGT. अगर इसमें डिक्रीज आ गया तो ये होता है UGT. ओके, ये हो गया A, ये हो गया B. अब नाउ थर्ड व्हाट वी गोइंग टू डिस्कवर अबाउट इज ड्यूबिन-जॉनसन. Dewey-Johnson, what happens in Dewey-Johnson? There is mutation of MRP2. There is mutation of MRP2. Okay, if this mutation is going to happen, it can lead to the Dewey-Johnson syndrome. उसकी वजह से क्या होगा? Conjugated bilirubin will be formed, but is not going to release. So the serum levels will be increased. Okay, now the fourth one is Rotor syndrome. In Rotor syndrome there is mutation of OATP, organic anion transport protein. This one, अगर इसकी mutation हो गई तो it can lead to the Rotor syndrome. So these are the basic congenital abnormalities which can happen in the heme catabolism pathway and bilirubin metabolism. So this is the normal pathway and the act on which it acts. Okay, this one is a symptom. So these congenital abnormalities can lead to the jaundice and sometimes like that. So we have to look about for these syndromes and these clinical features. So that's it. Thank you.